Alright, welcome to Gaming 420, home of all your competitive gaming news from the Middle East and Asia. So today we're going to be casting Asia Fortress Season 5. It's a high-profile match, and it will be Depopulation from Japan, taking on RNR, which is a mixed team from Singapore and Malaysia. So joining me in the cast will be Arkady and myself, Spammy. Hi Arkady.
Hey.
What's going on?
And we've got like both teams with pretty much their full team in the server. They're just DMing a bit, so we hope this takes 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. Alright, so do we want to talk about the lineups first? Let's talk about the lineups
I reckon
first.
we should like talk a bit about the teams and stuff. Like, I don't know much about RNR, so can you like talk about them and I'll talk about DPN, I guess?
Right, okay. RNR is pretty much a mix of Kata and Masterful, I think. And a pretty good mix. I actually think they have a high chance of winning this the league, because, I mean, look at the lineup. They've got Pinkie Pie, Cobalt, XTU, Exotic, Nasty, and Yuko. So, a pretty sick lineup.
I don't know like much about their medic, who I presume is XTU. Like, is that wrong? Or, I mean, it's the stronger parts of Kata and Masterful, I guess. The only player that's missing is Zilver. I don't know much about Cobalt, but he seems to frag a lot on like Pocket Soldier.
He's a pretty good.
Pinkie Pie probably
soldier.
had more direction out of the Masterful soldiers, and they're pretty. They'll be relying on Exotic's ridiculous damage, but on the flip side, like, I don't think they have, like, I don't think their players are very disciplined. I don't think they think a lot about specific situations. And then we've got, like, DPN. And now, I mean, I think VAC playing demo, okay, that's weird, but DPN is one of Japan's, I don't know,
one of their top
stable teams.
Yeah, stable. They've been around for a long time.
They were never
as well.
quite as good as GX or XQ, but they've changed their lineup around a little bit. They have some very intimidating players, including Peanut, who like is a favourite amongst the casting crew. That guy has an absolutely massive deathmatch and makes great decisions, which a lot of the Asian players lack. And they'll be relying on their star pocket Peanut, and you know, the fact that Hello, like him and Peanut have a lot of chemistry. They have very strong combo, and Peanut won't be making the plays. He'll be the backbone of the team, because he won't be playing Roma like he did the last time we saw him. I'm pretty sure he's pocket. Maybe I got it wrong.
Right. And I think I've seen Neko and VAC play for other Japanese teams.
Yeah,
and
they're pretty solid players.
So it's pretty much all the best players from all the mixed teams who have joined up together in DPN, so it's a pretty good team, yeah.
But DPN are extremely unlucky. Like, we're looking at the pings now, and DPN have their demo on 150 ping, and they've got some scouts on 150 and a soldier on 120, so that's like not ideal. That's gonna be hard for them to adjust to.
Right.
Meanwhile, the Singaporean/Malaysian mix, I don't even know if there's any Malaysian players there. Like, wouldn't they ping worse? Aren't they all SG, like 20 ping? Or
I think Malaysians have got like favor.
One team is a ting of worst ping is 30, the other team is an average ping of like 100, so that's gonna get in the way.
Exactly.
And according to STV comments, one of the DPN's best main core scouts isn't playing, because so I heard something about him not liking the ping, but for those of you that are listening in, like the way Asia Fortress tends to do this is we force both teams to play on a server that they would not call advantageous to them, and then we have the final server played on one, which is something approaching even for both.
Yeah. So the first map in this match is gonna be Badlands. The second one will be Snake Water, and I'm not sure about the third. Just online right now. But they're gonna start pretty soon, because the leader of RNR wants us to start, so they're gonna be going live pretty soon.
Yeah. Like Badlands is your staple TF2 map, and you know, you'd be hoping that most of the people listening into this cast would be familiar with what teams do right, what teams do wrong. I mean, like, ping is going to be a bitch for DPN, but I mean, I haven't seen too much of like DPN play per se, but when all's said and done, what's going to decide who wins or loses this is going to be the quality of teams' mid fights and phase play. Right. DPN are going to struggle on mids, like with that ping, but I like the Japanese teams as phase play. They've always had the best phase play of any teams in Asia, but ping is going to like hurt them because they're not used to really dealing with it, and it sucks. Like, it's hard when your demo is on 150 ping. You're not going to do much damage.
Exactly. Well, and this is the on the flip side, most of the Singaporean Malaysian teams, they pretty much do not know how to play the mid rollouts properly in Badlands.
They
But
have
then
good
again,
DM.
but then again, it's
But,
a
like,
mix of all the top players, so I think they might be
Yeah.
able to get it down properly.
I think the problem with like Singaporean teams in my experience is really bad phase play, and we're going live in one.
Yeah. So we're gonna go live. Let's follow somebody. Okay, let's follow Vac. I'm gonna follow
Follow the
Vac for a while.
demos, man.
Oh, this is amazing. Vac is playing demo for DPN.
Yeah, he's
He
usually
used to be
a
the scout. Yeah, he's usually a scout, so. And he's already
Okay.
failed his rollout.
Yeah, that sucks for him.
Yeah, which might end up costing his team now. Yep.
He's already trapped in the door. He's out. He's through.
Yeah, it's true. Still an even
Wow,
fight.
and
A lot of
like-
Serrano ready.
Smash is
Dash,
being
the
fired.
pings are ready. Yeah. Good support
Okay.
by Vac as well. And
like, DPN aren't seriously
Wow.
gonna win this, are they? Oh,
oh
Peanut!
wow,
No down!
Peanuts! Holy shit, Peanut. That was amazing. So, and
Oh,
Yuko
gee,
kills
yeah,
the
there we
medic as
go.
well.
But cap point goes to DPN. Exotic re-pushing in with Uber, manages to kill everything.
Yeah. No, that was pretty surprising that DPN managed to win the midpoint.
Yeah, they actually like HH jumped the enemy med and forced and did a lot of damage early in the mid fight, and the game just
Yeah.
got paused. So we'll talk a bit about that mid fight.
Right.
Like,
Do you want to go on?
DPN's demo was slower to mid, and yet they actually initiated and took the point. Like, if they'd been quicker to follow up their roaming soldier HH's jump, they actually would have won that mid and crushed RNR. So like, that's like fucking 10 out of 10 example of why Singaporean teams don't understand mid fights. As we get unpaused, and the Uber's been
I see.
forced for RNR by Peanut's
just
jump.
Uber's like-
That cost DPN 2 soldiers though, so they're now down 2 players with an attempt to defend Badlands Spire. And Palo doesn't even have anyone to heal at bridge.
Yeah, it was being forced, and all the players are walking around. So we're gonna see DPN like trying to defend
Well, it
Aspire,
was bad.
but
They lost another player for no reason, like when they were defending Spire.
Yep.
They're falling for last.
so DPN are gonna fall back to last and defend it. We'll see how they're gonna defend it though. And well, okay, Mini Cassis has got Yuko ready.
They
So-
immediately got the heavy, so they understand, like, that's good, they understand the nature of, like, Uber disadvantage. They sacrificed players and gave up the point to wipe enemy Uber, and now they hold, like, an even Uber. And have the use.
It's probably gonna allow Yuko to change class here, and that's exactly what we see him do here. He's gonna switch to a spy, and let's see. But since they have an Uber advantage, I'm not sure I agree with the spy. Well, with his decision to go as a spy, but we'll see.
It's the right decision, like, they don't have any advantage, and if you want to push with an advantage, you he could get
Oh,
the,
wow.
wow,
Oh,
he gets
he's
both
got two
soldiers,
soldiers,
that's
yeah.
embarrassing. And
So-
Cobalt kills a scout, you'd think they'd be fucked.
Yep.
Like,
So no
DPN's
RNR
hold
can
would be completely
Holy
screwed.
shit, Yuko gets another
wow,
backstab.
he's killed so much with this. Wow.
Yeah,
Letting a spy kill that many players is embarrassingly bad.
it is. And one of the players from Japan has dropped out already. So I'm not
Oh.
sure what's going on there.
That's probably the nature of the pause. For those of you, some people forget this.
Mm-hmm.
STV, when a pause happens, the STV stops not where the pause happened in game, but 90 seconds behind.
Yeah.
So these pauses you're seeing is probably like future play, and the previous pause we saw was probably as a result of this drop.
Yep. So what we're seeing right now is, I think DPN are still trying to like get their heads together and get used to the pings, I guess. And RNR, I think, I mean, I don't know what to say. I think they're pretty much just doing whatever they're doing in Asian pugs.
Well, like, DPN had the right idea, but they didn't follow it up. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they did about all you can do to neutralize Uber disadvantage, but they didn't follow up their jumping soldier with any aggro on mid, and they eventually lost their med for it, even though they won the midpoint.
Yeah.
Then they reacted like badly to, like they knew the enemy was gonna push in, but the players that were on the point didn't try and force the Uber. They got killed because they split up. And
Yep.
then they had to hold. Then they had to sacrifice both soldiers to pop Uber, so they couldn't hold Spire, and they kind of got put in last, and they got unlucky with the Spire. But the reason they got unlucky with the spy was because they didn't play all of the other situations right. So it's like not really, you know.
You're right about that. And I think, and the fact that they've got a player missing is probably going to hurt their momentum a lot. I mean, whatever momentum they've got,
This
they've lost
yeah,
it by
they
now.
really shouldn't contest this mid. Like they should just have some kind of soldier hold in a goblin position and then play it from there.
Exactly.
But I mean, pauses allow them to get players in, so it should be all right.
We'll see. Okay, unpause, so we're back in the game. Let's see what TPN are going to do here. Oh, okay, Vac had disconnected. And Vac is a demo as well for JPN, so
yeah, they would be hard to contest this mid, but they could do it, I guess.
I think they're going to be forced to fall back and hold the Spire. They have
They'll
no
probably
choice.
contest anyway because they're stubborn. They're contesting mids.
Well, we'll
Back
take a look at
is so
HH.
slow to mid, but like, there's no advantage taken from it by RNR. Like, they didn't jump anything, they just slow,
Yeah,
and now
look at
Minicast
HH
is
jumping
pressuring
again.
their med.
There we go, HH rocket jump, and he had two
Peanut defending
enemies.
his medic.
Yep.
They should lose their med. No, Peanut smashed.
Pretty good,
Or
pretty good. Full
Peanut
players
dead.
down already for RNR.
Oh wow, Vac is too keen, he's gonna get smashed here. Yep. There's like some dumb micro from,
True, but Hell is still alive. He's got his Uber advantage as well, and they should be able to hold Spire in case, or unless they mess it up. I don't know. Oh, they're not defending it, which is pretty weird.
They don't have the players, I don't think.
Well, Necrofisher was in a good position to go and contest Spire, but oh well. They've got Uber advantage, and we should be seeing them holding departments aggressively
like
at least.
That
but
mid-fight was again like advantage disadvantage. RNR really should be doing something. Like they've got a demo faster to mids. He should be walking all over DPM blowing them up, but it's not happening. And
all right, okay, so that's what happened. Minicast is like that as well from the game, which is why
he got the med and then died on the opening rollout though. Like
they still have an Uber advantage. They could go right now, but
it would be like it would be so like the enemy would need to be so close and so forward. Like they're already at one player disadvantage.
Yeah.
From my perspective, like the big thing that is like DPN had the scout through the med and then they or goblin the med and they weren't prepared for the counterattack. Like one of their scouts took a duel and died. Like if you just kill the enemy medic, the worst thing in my mind you would want to be doing is taking a one-on-one duel because like you want to be staying alive and not taking damage. And from what I remember, their other scout hunted a duel, which is like unnecessary.
Right, so we're gonna be seeing the push coming here pretty soon. Let's see what which route RNR will take to contest the last point here. Minicast is back in the game, so we just gotta remember that.
Some STV chatter about why they don't move this to another server. Oh wow,
they've got the demo already.
Wow, that Uber killed two players.
Down.
That's not good. It's all down to how DPN are screwed. They dropped so many players and they do.
RNR all over the place right now, and DPN can't do much. We're gonna lose another round.
Well, that was an Uber vs Uber win, like.
Yeah, but they don't have the numbers for it to contest that.
Yeah, like DPN dropped their they dropped a demo and a heavy. Like dropping one player to an Uber is really bad, but dropping a demo and like they dropped 3 players. To one Uber, and like all RNR have to do is then like kill them because they have more players.
Yeah, it was a really effective Uber. Yeah, so Exotic finally.
Mid.
Yeah, he's already.
He like stickies them in, and like nobody follows it up. It's so gross. Like, oh, they're stickied in. Everyone should be jumping.
Well, whatever stickies the Exotic put did help his team because they've gotten it already.
Now they're winning, but they're wasting so many opportunities. Like.
Yeah. And HH tried to go for the medic, but he died.
Entire enemy team at mid. They could have wiped all of them, but instead, like, the medic gets away, and DPN have a chance of contesting Spire or holding last with an advantage.
Yeah, DPN are floundering here, and they're trying to like contest Spire as well. They're forced to Uber. They'll be forced to fall back as well. Yeah.
They picked a bad place / time to hold with Uber.
Yeah.
I think Brandon did the right thing, forced Uber.
Yeah, RNR players are all over the place. We saw Soldier from RNR.
What the fuck are RNR doing? They just forced Uber, and instead of like... Oh man. DPN should have like contested with their entire team. They could have locked them out, but they missed a big opportunity.
It's back to DPN holding last and RNR with full Uber advantage.
With Uber disadvantage because they didn't hold correctly. Like, they pulled way too forward. Like, you need to get some kind of player advantage.
Exactly. They've got a soldier watching the bottom left, and a heavy as well. And HH might have to change his position here. It might get swarmed pretty soon. I'm not sure why RNR deciding to wait here.
Well, this is good. Like, Vac is immediately rotated. He got caught by the Uber last Uber fight, so what he did this time was he's hanging with the other side.
Yeah.
So only one player's died to the Uber of RNR.
Oh, good spawn kill by Minicast.
Yeah,
on
look at the
XG,
stickies on the point though.
Yeah.
Nobody stopped Exotic pushing bottom.
So
These
trees
are
are
pretty
ready for RNR.
These are good Uber pushes by RNR. They're killing players early by using their Uber aggressively, and then they're baiting the point. Like, to all of the STV people that are having a big complaint about ping, they're not winning Uber pushes because of their pings, for Christ's sakes. Like, actually watch what's happening in the game, please.
Yeah, but then again, DPN had a few players like that, and that's really gonna hurt their momentum and their mentality and
But it doesn't change the fact that the reason that they've lost the last two Uber fights has nothing to do with ping and everything to do with poor decision making from players.
Yeah.
And
so
like,
DPN players getting swarmed now. The DPN players getting swarmed. Palo gets taken out. Peanut tries to do something. Both soldiers for DPN are doing a lot of work here, but sadly it's not enough.
Like, why decide not to contest mid and then hold there when you have a demo down? Like, they had an ample opportunity to back out and try a forward hold or something on Badlands last.
So GPN Scout is trying to go for the medic here, but
he forces
gonna get taken out. He forces
Uber,
which is a good thing.
Uber forced at bridge,
But Sparrow will still be capped. And now it's the same thing as we've seen the past 3 rounds. DPN holding less. This time they're elected to go for an engineer. Defender. Essentially will get taken out.
I think the frustrating thing for DPN, in theory, to hold last, like, they're putting utils and stuff, but they're losing players every time to RNR's Uber. And like, RNR's Uber is being popped in such a fucking obvious spot. Like, if you let the other team force your Uber at the top of the top Badlands door, and your Uber still kills like some of their players in their team, there's something really wrong with them. Like, that's bad play by the other team. You can't force an Uber halfway across the screen and then let it kill 2 or 3 players. It's just bad play.
Yes, you're right about that.
And unfortunately, that's like not something that people can excuse away by saying, "Oh, DPN have ping disadvantage." That's like bad positioning.
Yeah,
you know, well, 300 ping, you can still move out of the way.
Yeah, well, what we saw here is a couple of the RNR players try to scout and just try to go inside and see what the players are holding, and DPN defended successfully, but now we've got DPN trying to go for the aggressive push, and
they're looking to try and get forward. The
Yuka's running a sniper as well. Yeah,
if you play this the way RNR are, really safe, really passive, relying on your sniper, then it's really difficult.
Well, Yuka with
like, they're gonna wait for him to get a pick.
Sniper push, a sniper kill, sorry.
Okay, like, DPN can hold this, but their Uber use needs to be excellent. They've killed 1 player, they've lost 1 player, no, they're gonna get capped. Like, surely. Like, look at Exotic's position.
Oh, the medic for RNR should be going down as well, and he's down. Yeah, so coming down to the last push, and RNR will win that easily. 4-0 right now for RNR, and I think we're playing for a difference of 5? Not sure.
Yeah.
So this will be the last round. Let's follow Cobalt for a while. Okay.
Their positioning on last holds is really questionable. There's always a need for, like, Palo to multiple players when, like, if you want to hold Badlands last, you don't want to be doing like a solo fucking Uber. That's just retarded. Like a multing 10 players Uber versus Uber. You're just going to give up your entire advantage. And I think DPN are half contesting here. They're trying to like not do anything and bait some frags. Vac's got like a forward sticky up at the corner.
Yeah, we'll see how the defender here. Okay, let's switch to GPN a little bit. Well, they're holding really far back, which is kind of okay. It might not be strange.
Bad. Like Brandon's gonna walk out that fucking door and he's gonna shoot their med. Like, this is so dumb. Hold close to the corner or don't hold at all.
Exactly. You're giving up a lot of ground, and they're allowing the sniper to take shots at them as well. So now look at that. So one soldier's out of position. He's at the resub, which will be Peanut, and there he's blocked off.
And like, people in the STV are overthinking the shit out of this. Like, I don't care what soldiers or demo have advantage because of ping. You can still play this game intelligently. You can still use advantages correctly.
You can still make it a close game.
Are fighting are bad. It's that simple. Like, this isn't changed because of the ping difference.
True,
and they win that fight because they. exactly.
hang on. Yeah, true, it's an FPS game, but also positioning matters a lot. Because when you're playing at a high level, the aim doesn't matter so much. Everybody's got the same aim. It all comes down to
Yeah.
positioning and your game sense and what
Yeah.
tactics.
And like, look at DPN's last 2 team fights.
Oh, hang on, we see
they-
Exotic here going for the sticky jump push, and he
Yeah.
gets
Oh, he's gonna
2
obliterate
players
him.
down. Did
Yeah,
a lot
that
of
was,
damage
like-
in that push.
It was a bad contest. They had no players like prepared to stop the obvious counter jump coming.
Yeah. And
Like-
both soldiers for DPN are still alive, which is probably a bad thing. Well, unless we see them go for a medic push or medic kill, or they're not going to do that. Peanut's just going to hide
Like
under the stone bridge.
the mentality of a top level player is not, oh Christ, you know, I'm at a ping disadvantage, better have a cry about it. The mentality of a top player should be, okay, they have a ping advantage, that's fair enough. But
Peanut
what are
forces
we
you,
gonna
by the
do?
way.
What are we gonna do? Are we gonna like focus on the stuff we can control or we can't control? And DPN aren't controlling what they have the power to control correctly. Like that last jump where Logic jumped in on them, capping mid and killed all of them. Like they could have stopped that. All they needed was one player holding forward in a good position, but they didn't.
Yeah.
And
So-
RNR pushing last with 2-player
Yeah.
advantage. They should cap this. Like Pinkie Pie's jump top left. They're gonna kill the med.
Yeah, they're swarming the players now from Japan, and
Yeah,
there we
that's
go,
fine.
5-0. Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to like agree with the specs and say that the pings were the factor here, but well.
Well, like DPN will probably play on a fairer server and do a lot better and maybe even win.
I
But
think-
like,
I think the players like that had more of an impact than the pings.
yeah,
so,
I agree with that. The 2 drops were just fucking shitty way to start a match. But there's like people
Exactly.
have a bad mentality when they think about games. Like, yes, okay, DPN had a bad ping, but bad ping was not the reason that they lost 2 or 3 players every time they defended last Uber versus Uber. When they popped the enemy Uber in a good position to escape. You know, like, ping does not determine, you know, ping does not force you to hold at bridge when you have a 2-player disadvantage, letting RNR come out of the corner and kill all of you. Like, being at a ping disadvantage does not affect the fact that when you jump a soldier aggressively onto the enemy medic and they are all in the back corner, you all sit around like pussies and don't follow up that damage. Like, these things are not determined by ping, they're determined by the decisions you make, and, you know, like, DPN weren't making as good decisions as RNR, and that's why they lost. Like,
That's
it's
right.
simple. Like, RNR's decisions were better. They Ubered really aggressively with multiple players. They exploded all over last every time they had an advantage. They would, like, chase players that weren't Ubered and just kill them because they were in bad spots. They were too forward.
Exactly.
Like,
if we
that's
had to be really critical, I would say that the DPN scouts really didn't do much for their team. I mean, I kind of had the feeling that the DPN scouts just kept dying way too much and like for no reason really.
Yeah, like, I thought the mid-fights from DPN, like, they stopped contesting after a while, and there could be 1,000,001 reasons for that, and I'm sure some of them are legitimate, like, ping sucks, this sucks, that sucks, fair enough. But, like, the mid-fights where they did contest, like, from my perspective, I thought they were doing well despite the ping. They just didn't follow up their, like,
With their initial attacks, you mean, yeah.
Yeah, like their contest at number 3 mid-fight, they had a scout like pushed under and smashed the enemy medic, and it was really good. But like, this is what their team was doing when they had that one guy push under and kill the enemy medic. Another scout and another soldier were hunting jewels, and it's like, again, it's the incorrect way to play as a team if you have, you know, situations.
Yeah,
Like,
just rather contribute to the team than just try to do your own thing.
yeah, like, it was a bit of a shame, because if that scout had stayed alive and been able to get back to Palo and take some heals, they would have won that mid. Instead, we kind of had Vac and Peanut trying to fight a 3 vs 4. They very nearly got away with it, but they died in the end because Vac overextended. And then, you know, they kind of got, like, munched. You know, like, they couldn't contest Spire because they lost players too early and too late on the mid fight to protect Spire. Then they got put on last. Then they dropped players in the last fight, and it's like round gone.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to be seeing a switch of servers here. The Japanese guys wanted to switch to a Japanese server, obviously. And I hope we see a really good revenge match. I really want to see DPN kill
What's
these
the
guys
next
on zero. Snake Water, I think.
Did the Japanese leagues play that map? Like, I know some leagues
I
don't
don't know.
play it. Like, Australians do not like Snakewater. There's very few teams that play it or scrim it. Like, I'm wondering if something like that happened.
I've never even seen it. Like, what is it? Is it a mirror map? I have no idea.
It's a map. It's a map the Americans have pushed. The Euros have started picking up on it. It's a pretty
Right.
demo-centric map. It's like a demo-focused map.
Mhm.
The point, it's a large map. Like the second and last are fairly large. I think you could. It's one of the maps where holding last when you get wiped on mid is a high risk, a high probability if you use utils. So it can be a slowish map.
Okay. All right.
There's a
So,
lot of room for utilities on last. There's quite a bit of sniper. I've seen teams use a little bit of sniper.
so it favors tactics more than what you
Um,
call
I
it,
I'd just
deathmatching.
say that it's the sort of map where you can't really rock up to it and win by wiping mid fights. That won't win you a game of Snakewater. I don't
That
think.
won't change the thing. Okay. All right.
Like there are maps out there where you can just do nothing but absolutely wipe mids, and that can get you through a game. I think you can do that on Granary and Badlands
Gravity balance.
if
Yeah.
you're strong enough. If you're strong enough, like if you're team downing.
Yeah.
But Snakewater, Gullywash, no, not so. But I
Yeah,
mean, I
because with
haven't
gravity
seen many
balance,
games on
if you lose
Snakewater.
mid, you automatically lose the next and probably the last as well.
It's
But
difficult to get off last on Badlands when you're at disadvantage. Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
So both teams have decided not to play on the server. We're waiting
I
on the updated STV details, I guess.
yeah, we're
All right,
alright.
so we're
Okay,
moving the
so
STV.
yeah, the source TV is gonna move there. So a quick 5-0 by
Yeah.
RNR over
And a bit of a
DPN in the first match.
disappointing level of play from DPN. Um,
Yeah.
like to kind of give an example of like a few little micro things that like DPN were doing wrong. Okay, so
Right.
what RNR were doing is their standard attack on last Uber vs Uber Badlands. They were taking a demo and a soldier together and Ubering them really early from the top connector door. So like that's the door we have the small ammo pack. So there's 2 or 3 seconds of advance warning for DPM that this Uber is coming, and they don't need a lot of spam to use it. But DPM players
Right.
are getting caught holding forward on their left side of last and killed. Instead of backing in my opinion, what I'd do if I saw it, especially as a scout, I'd be like, nah, fuck yous. I'd just go into spawn and come out the other side where my Uber is.
Yeah,
But
you're
because
so
what the
right.
DPN yeah, the DPN guys were dying, so they're losing like a 1-2 player disadvantage every last push. 1 or 2 player disadvantage on Badlands last can fuck you completely.
Yeah.
It will destroy you because that 1 or 2 players is going to cost you all the eyesight and the control that can stop them from baiting the point. And once they've got someone on the point, you have to drop. It's that simple. And that's what
Okay.
Exotic would do. He would just sticky the point, and it's like, what's up? You know, you can't do anything now.
That's
But
true. It was always a heavy in a demo
yeah,
or a
yeah,
soldier. It was always the heavy
yeah.
classes that were dying on the left side.
The second thing that was really costing DPN was because that left side was taking so much damage or being caught in a bad position. Then Peanut couldn't use the Uber to push the enemies out. There were situations where Peanut wanted to just take the Uber and solo it and really smash some people, but
Yeah.
he had like Palo was like, no, I have to save this dude, and he's like, well, shit, we're done. So you know you have
Well,
to think about.
sorry,
Yeah,
if you
you
think
go.
back from the start of the game, the first mid rollout, the very first mid rollout, it was going well. Like they won the mid fight. Peanut and HH did their jobs, but then their teammates, the scouts and the demo, like they died way too fast.
I don't think it was really that. Like the first mid fight, I don't think it's like one player's fault. Like it looks like one player's fault to us because we're the casters, but it's probably more like as a team on Mumble, they're not thinking about the game correctly.
They're
Like
probably
if you
missing
have,
an end game leader. Okay.
yeah, like if you have a good team, they understand as a team when it is time to be aggressive and when it is time to be defensive. You know, cooler all times aggressive, and
Yeah.
you know teams that like one thing that probably the only piece of MG footage I ever thought was worthwhile was Tyrone's comms on EMG. It was a granary game that EMG won quite comfortably, and what was interesting and what people listening to the stream should take note of was how simple his comms were. They weren't, oh
Right.
Christ, we killed this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Let's push here, here, here with point X on the Y collateral. His
Right.
mentality was, we killed their demo, guy. Like this is how I was explaining it to the viewer. We killed their demo, guys. We now have a damage advantage. Let's just push this side as a team, cover this side, nobody take duels. It's really simple calling.
Right.
He doesn't need to tell his scouts not to, like, try and take on a soldier. He doesn't need to tell his team to, like, you know, play as a unit. This is assumed knowledge, and, like,
Right.
some basic assumed knowledge should be bullshit. If our roaming soldiers jumping them, maybe we need to get aggressive, and that was kind of lacking, like, from
Right.
DPN.
Well, hang on, just to cut you off there, we're going to be switching Source TV servers as well. The same IP, the port will be 27035.
Yeah, that's being chucked up. So, I mean, this...
Sorry, what I can't say. No, just keep it going.
No,
Alright,
keep
so
it going, I think.
Alright, so I'm inside the server already. I'm looking at the Japanese guys' pings. They've got like
This is even.
60, 70, 80. And the Singaporeans have
All
pretty
50,
much the same
except for Cobalt with on 100.
100, which is not going to affect them too much. So we'll see here. Probably a balanced match in this map. We'll see. We'll have a look.
Yeah, and the STV commentators are making the right comment that, like, they should have played all the maps here. That's true, like, I agree. But it doesn't, like, that's not DPN's problem at the moment. Like, if they play this, if they tighten their game, if they commit like, if they commit when their roamer jumps as a team, if they stay alive on last fights Uber versus Uber and give the Uber to Peanut, they're gonna win and they're gonna roll, and that's not really the ping. Like,
exactly.
So, like what I want to see out of DPN this map, I want to see, like, as a team they all go together when HH jumps. As a team, when they defend last, I want to see, like, their team get out of the way of the Uber and let Peanut walk into the enemy with an overheal and 4 rockets, because stuff will die.
Yeah. You could say it was their DPN's fault anyway for choosing the server that they did in the first map. So in this one, let's have a quick overview of the map. Can you explain, like, everything regarding this map?
I
honestly
can't explain too much about this map. Like,
not that. Do we want to, like, do a chase camera starting from the blue spawn all the way till red?
I guess you could. Like, I mean, like, it's an interesting map. I'm sure the Asian community, if you guys have been active on MG, you've seen a bit of this map and see, like, maybe have a bit of the idea of how the mid plays. Like, I'm not too sure if there's a lot of active MG servers in Asian Fortress. Like, it's a very demo map. Like, demo has a huge influence on the mid fight. Demo has a huge influence on every mid fight, but like, this is the sort of map where you will see a lot of soldiers both take height. Demo kind of gets the majority of everything for the mid fight. There's not going to be, like, many soldiers walking into the enemy team and stuff.
Right, I'm just telling our stream master to just take us across the map the whole way.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't see what he's doing right now, but we'll just give the viewers an idea of what's, you know, how the map's being played. Well, a lot of corners, a lot of...
So, like, that is playing on under 150 ping. That's going to be big. Like, you know, make no mistake, it's a hard ask for any demo to try and put out a bit of damage when he's at a lower ping. Yeah, so, like, DPN are probably going to have a lot better mids. They're probably going to have better DM. They're probably going to do more damage. But
like, momentum is definitely on RNR side. That's what I think. Like, they've got.
I'm not fucking interested in how many air shots a player can hit or how good their aim is, because my presumption is that all the players playing at the top level have decent aim. What I want to see is team fights. What I want to see is, like, advantage being used correctly, disadvantage being defended correctly, and that's, like, that's where RNR won the last map and DPN lost it. Like, maybe...
you want to see strategies, you want to see tactics, you want to see teamwork.
I wouldn't even call it tactics and strategies. I would just call it, like, the
play
stuff
the game
I
is supposed
expect.
to be played. Team Fortress. Play as a team.
And, like, honestly, I think the Badlands probably would have gone, like, 5-1 or 5-2 to RNR if it had been even pings. And, like, some people will be like, oh, that's a massive difference. As far as I'm concerned, 5-1 is a fucking steamroll. Like, it really is, unless it was, like, you know, fighting for every map across 10 hours. But, like, a 5-minute 5-1 is just, oh, the other team had decent DM and got a midwipe, you know? So, like, RNR should, like, I hope they're feeling good, not dicks, but I hope they're just feeling like, yeah, we rolled them, we played better, like, yeah, ping, whatever, who cares, we still played better, so
Yeah,
let's do it again and we'll win.
We can't afford to be complacent, but let's just keep it up and let's just see what happens.
Let's just repeat what we did. If we can kill players with really early aggro multiing, do it. If we need to solo and repush, do it. If we need a sniper to pick and then repush, do it. Because they did all those things and they all worked. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that in my mind.
That's true. So we're seeing 7 players here. I think Feint is probably going to replace somebody, or was it EP?
He may demo. I remember Queer and Feint being the main choices of demo for DPN, so...
So that's interesting. So Vec was the primary demo, and now he switches back to Scout?
I think he mains Scout. Like, I'm not an expert on this. So,
Vec is normally a Scout, and he's not been actually doing a lot in Badlands, so this change is gotta be good.
Oh yeah.
So what's happening here? Can he stop nagging on this mumble? Okay. Who's nagging? Anyways, so...
No, welcome to Asia Fortress, Spammer, where to the trolls actually talking about the complexities of the game as opposed to MG is nagging. Yeah. We get a Class A example of why some people are bad at the game. Come at me!
Analysis is too much for some people, I guess. So, alright, so Minikazis leaves the game.
We've got a core demo.
Yeah, Minikazis leaves the game. I guess he's been lagging the whole time, so... we'll see here. Right, okay, so...
right,
EP.
they're just trying to get the best players for each server.
Alright, so again, let's go with the lineups again. So, DPN are running Peanut and HH as soldiers. They're pretty good soldiers, as far as we've seen. The Scouts will be EP and Vac, and Feint is gonna be the demo. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Well, okay, so for Rape... What is their team name? Like... RNR, I don't know what that is.
Let's just call them RNR. Let's just call them RNR and not put up with the rest.
Okay, alright, RNR. So they're running Pinkie Pie and Cobalt as soldiers.
Unchanged lineup.
Yeah. Nasty and Yuko as scouts. XT is their medic, which is probably, I think he's the guy called Derpkips, I think. You have seen him. And the last guy will be Exotic as demo. Exotic is coming back after a long time. He's been in a hiatus, I think, for a long while, so...
I've seen him playing a fair amount of pugs. He shoots mans and they die, and he does more damage than God. It's typical Exotic.
Yeah, easily the best demo in Malaysia, and easily one of the best demo in Asia.
Problem is, he's very pickable against an organised team. Like, he's the sort of player you can kill because he gets overextended, but whether or not teams are capable of doing that consistently, like, the guy's a freak, he hits good pipes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
he's overly aggressive. That's how he gets his kills.
I think DPN are going to be feeling a lot better. I'm pretty sure Feint is their core demo, or at least like he's a demo that I keep seeing them play with when we used to play against them, so that's got to mean something. And like Vac wasn't making the best decisions as a demo. He doesn't main it, I presume, and he was kind of showing like some questionable decisions as demo. But he seems to be a pretty solid scout, so like
so
you know, you'd expect this map to have better team play, to have better game sense, better team fights, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yes,
and we should be starting soon.
So what I've been being told by a spectator is that RNR means rape and run. Okay. Rape.
Stay classy, guys.
Sir, we're still waiting for these two teams to start the game here. What else? So, okay, what do you think? Who's played the best so far in the first map? For both teams.
I liked. Jeez, I couldn't pick a team from RNR. They were playing as a team, and I wasn't really paying attention to like anything other than the team fights. DPN Peanut was smashing, but he's gonna need his team to stay alive and let him use the Uber and let him influence team fights rather than just being a bystander that gets biddies.
And the game is started here, so we are seeing the mid fight here.
A shit ton of damage, but look at how much ground Feint has played. This is DPN. Look at this. They go together as a team. Oh man.
And
there
already
you go.
Meant stand already for RNR as well.
And in before
look at
lots
that,
and
look
lots
at
of
that.
STV trolls go, lol, it must be the ping. No, that wasn't ping. That was Feint probably screaming at the top of his voice, guys, I'm pretty sure I just embarrassed this team of bads.
Yeah.
Go forward and kill them.
That was Vac playing as his, with his main class, and that was Feint
that was so
coming in
good. Like
as a
it was
demo.
that like a scout was picked, giving the one player advantage for DPN, like really early from a good duel from one of their scouts, and DPN like Feint just so much aggression, so much damage, so much advantage. They got Peanut. Peanut's like, nah, you shit, get out.
Yep.
Great, good Uber use.
And everybody is down
Textbook
for
TF2
RNR.
round, massive aggression from DPN, everyone supporting the demo and going forward when he got aggressive. The Uber got the enemy demo and medic on last, and everyone stayed alive to mop. That was good TF2. Like that was
and a
good
smiley
team
face
fights.
as well from Vac. Yeah. And
The
there we
people
go.
to the people that like, yeah, watch this demo and watch the different ones, see the difference in DPN's play.
Oh, look at
So we got
at
another
his
mid
names.
fight, and look at
Feint's
Feint,
names.
like. All these clumped up players from RNR, like just but exotic so forward, so much damage. Here comes the jumping soldier.
So almost
Peanut.
RNR's turn now to go like overly aggressive,
No,
and
that
it pays
was
off well.
much better played from DPN. Like if you saw what DPN did, they didn't win the mid, but they still got the medic.
Well, they got the medic, but isn't gonna affect them a lot because it seems like they've lost 2 points now. They've lost middle, they've lost the next point.
Yeah, but they're holding. They can hold it at even player advantage rather than getting wiped.
How does this work? Like, can you easily get back cap and last? Or
you can. Honestly, I think it's not too hard to get off on this map. It's going to depend on the quality of DPN's defensive Uber use. Like, if their players can stay out of the way and not take too much damage, Peanut can rip the shit with this one.
Alright, so we
I don't like where they're holding though. Do they always hold here, or are they just being dumb? Like, are they just having a joke? I can't tell.
It's my
This
first
is
time
a
playing
really
this
bad
map.
idea. Like, this is just asking to be loose. Like, they should be holding on the right side with some kind of presence, and they should have like. Well, I mean,
Do you think it's wise
they
to
have no
run a
presence
sniper?
on the right side. If I was RNR, I'd just walk out the left side with a sniper and be like, "What up, Swedes?" Or even more, look at this overextended demo on the left side. I'd throw 2 scouts at him and jump a soldier to the point. Then, like, DPN would have to bring their Uber to the point, and then I would just, like, force their Uber. Like, the Pinkie Pie's got the right idea. See? How easy was it for them to pop Uber there? And now they've got an Uber.
So RNR, like, they went for the medic pick because they knew that the other team had advantage, but
It was good map awareness. Like, they played the map situation there much better. And look at RNR now. Like, DPN have to pop this Uber. One of their soldiers has to go aggro right now. Like, what the hell?
Why did they pop Uber? Like,
Worst Uber use contender 2011. Holy shit. What the fuck was that? Like, oh god, the medic looked...
Well, he's got the medic. Wow. Fair. That was an amazing med pick.
RNR, what in the Christ? And now DPN
But DPN
might
are
actually
losing
lose
players
somehow.
though. Yeah,
They are.
DPN are still losing players.
Oh wow. That, like, Feint's going to go big. Nah, they're going to get smashed. Or not. Oh god,
There was some miscommunication happening there. Feint doing a lot of work, Vac respawns and gets the
that
last
was
player.
the dumbest piece of play I've ever fucking seen. Like, that was so bad that it was almost magnificent. Like, you had the bad position hold from DPN, which resulted in like the free med pop. Then you had like the worst Uber pop I've ever seen for no reason whatsoever from RNR as they try to contest.
Yeah, and we see here Vac and HH try to go with the medic, but they get taken out. And DPN has a slight
DPN
advantage.
shouldn't contest.
Yeah, RNR's got a sniper running, so...
I feel like both teams... maybe RNR don't have as much map knowledge as I thought, like, to be polite. But, oh, they're walking a sniper out the right side.
And the medic goes down.
Sticky
Goes down already.
Stickies, lol!
Feint
Oh,
going
that was
huge.
good. But they didn't even notice the mid-camp.
Yeah,
Oh, this is great.
RNR's losing players, but
both teams are
the
losing
thing is,
players.
both teams are losing players. Yep.
Vac should... Oh, Vac would shot on Brandon.
Nice.
I mean, what I really don't like is that DPN are continuously holding this left side of last. I feel like RNR they should have played that by just walking out the sniper and letting him take shots. Like,
You
oh
think
man,
they're playing
Exotic.
too
So
hesitant?
this is where Exotic has big mistakes, bad play.
Yeah,
why
bad sticky jump.
contest there? Because now look, Feint can walk in, and because there is a demo advantage to RNR, this is almost, you'd think, impossible for RNR to contest, and they can't.
Yeah, he can
get
lob
out.
Nathan Stickies into that choke point there. Yep. And
Yeah, and
Scats
Zach got a free
swarming
chance
on.
at the med. He didn't kill the med, but like that could have been so bad. And they can't really push in because they don't have a demo, which gives DPN time to get back up and play it safe.
Yeah, because Vac pushed the medic, their whole team was forced to pull back. So
and
it's
they'd
all
already
about
lost
taking
the demo,
ground.
so...
I feel like
RNR
it's all about
walking
taking
in
ground.
on this med for free. Well, they're gonna get him. No rockets from no HH with bad ammo management. No like rockets.
So
This is really...
DPN,
Peanut should get the medic. Yes,
And he gets
Peanut,
the
MG champion.
so again, it's kind of reset. RNR gets the 4 point,
It's really bad stuff though. Like teams like dying because they let the other team just walk in for free. Like really bad stuff, and RNR are gonna cap. Like what the fuck?
It seems like DPN are not really sure where they should position themselves.
Yeah.
And
Like,
while
do
the
they know
scores
the
will be
map?
1-1, I don't know.
Like,
Well,
I mean, I've seen some interesting, and by interesting I mean really, really bad ideas out of some of the Japanese games I've seen. Like, they have an unhealthy interest in trying to have their demo secure the right side of Granary second and stuff. But I don't know.
yeah.
So
Well,
wow,
this
this
is kinda
mid fight,
even.
Feint
this
does
is
so
kinda
much
even so far.
damage. Like all
Yeah,
time
the soldiers,
damage from Feint.
the soldiers
and
in a bad
RNR
position
are
for
gonna
RNR.
get crushed. Yeah, look at Peanut. Look at how little damage he takes, just chilling on top of their demo like a boss. He goes down, but like all that pressure and that presence let his team walk forward and team down.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a lot of work done by Feint, and his team is going to cap middle and the next point as well.
Yeah, and they
no, but
they
we'll see.
should
We'll see
be-
how they push the last point. We'll see how they push.
Yeah, they
'cause
need to
they need to
preserve
push-
their Uber advantage.
Yeah, they need to. I think they need to push this from the best position. Well, where did RNR push their Uber from in the last round?
They popped their Uber before they even got to last. That's why I was like, oh
No, but
my
from
god.
where? Like from the middle, or from the left side? I'm not sure.
I see most teams push from the left, from the attacking perspective, from the left side.
From the left side. Okay, let's have a look. So they're waiting for their players, and we'll see how they're going to push for the last point. And they're missing players. Where are the players? Okay, there they go. Now they're going to push from the right side. Okay.
This is
People
actually
coming
good.
inside.
Like,
Oh wow!
Fucking Brandon.
Yuka with a
clutches one
huge
for his
headshot
team.
onto Feint.
Yeah, that was good. Because now there's no more player advantage for DPN, and the Uber. Oh, Peanut with his presence.
Yuka still. I mean, Exotic is still alive, putting a lot of stickies and pressure on the choke point. And
Correct play from both teams. Like, a DPN wanted to use the Uber really aggressively and effectively, so they had a demo and a soldier go together, and RNR knew that, so they headshot the demo so that it was only one player Ubered.
so
Bit of
they
a
should have
shame.
pushed from the. They should have Uber pushed from the left side, not from the
No,
right.
they should have. It was like it's just a case of okay, the sniper got a player. There's not a huge amount you can do.
Right. Oh, they allowed
Like,
the team
I
as
think
well to
perhaps-
cap forward.
I think the better decision, you should Uber the demo first on to most like I'd lead with the demo and pick up with the second class just because like if you drop a soldier it's shit, but a scout can come along, pick up the Uber and fight. If you drop your like demo, say hello to Red Town.
Yeah, we're seeing the Uber push here coming from RNR, and they're
What
going
are
to get a lot of
DPN
players.
doing? Why?
Yeah.
Like
They're trying to, yeah, they're not really sure. They're not tracking Uber advantage. They're not doing anything.
they
They're running a
responded to that
sniper
Uber
as well.
advantage well on some level. Like they popped the Uber really cheaply, but they didn't have any classes with their medic, and now they're forced to try and contest and hold this with one soldier, and it's not going to work. Like it's subpar. They needed.
Oh wow,
that
nice
was
pick
a
by
good
EP,
headshot.
but
Oh, this can turn out really. Oh damn it! He dropped
They're-
EP. That's
yeah, they're
shit.
trying to Uber push.
Interesting
just three
situation here.
players.
Both teams could win this. It's going to come down to deathmatch.
No, but look at that.
I don't think Nasty shouldn't have backcapped. I think
No,
Nasty should have stayed alive and assisted.
No,
his
he
team
telegraphed though. Like he was trying to like make it look like he was pushing for the last, and that's going to allow his team to push.
Oh wow,
while
jumping
DPN are
soldier from
forward.
Palo. Can Palo live? Yes, he can. Oh, can't get to his soldier though. Yeah, Bran was good, like posted.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
first
RNR
play.
scouts are doing a lot of work.
Bran
and you're gonna
doing a
lose a
lot
lot
of
of players. Yeah. So it's Vac
Really,
and
DPN must
EP
be.
a lot.
Yeah, no, that was again like this is not a case of ping. This is a case of playing situations better,
Yeah.
and RNR are playing them better. Like DPN must be kind of angry at themselves right now. Like that mid-fight, they popped the Uber, they lost both soldiers for no real reason. They had no combat class with the med. It was a shame.
Yeah, RNR, like, they have a plan after, like, they win the mid point fight. They know, they come up with a plan to know what to do next.
They're playing their, like, what I would say face play, so like not mid-fight, not Uber play. They're playing that a lot better than they did.
The RNR scouts are swarming over the medic and
Yeah,
DPN.
and look at the follow-up. Here's the aggression and the follow-up. But like DPN are still easily capable of winning this. Feint has like so many stickies in position. Yeah, they're gonna win this. They're gonna win this.
Yeah, Feint's been doing a lot of work in middle.
It was good by HH. Like HH took, he did like a, how would I explain it? Like a for the swarm, like Bainley bomb jump. He's like, you know, I'm fucked, but my team is going to avenge me. I have no idea if he can speak a word of English, but the idea of him screaming for the swarm as he jumps at them is hilarious, and I will stick with it.
For the swarm.
Scout trying to do med. Peanut is like, nah, fuck. I like Feint's mid play. He takes a lot of ground. It's just he also takes a lot of damage. If his team would perhaps better follow that up, they might be better prepared. And Vac, man, this guy, he's like, nah, fuck ya. I played bad last map because demo's not my thing. Watch me, nerds. I'm gonna rip you all.
I hope they try to push from the left side now, though, and that's exactly what they're doing.
They've got to just push like you got a pair, push like it's childbirth. Just go. Look at this.
They've got a heavy as well. This is
no
good.
fear, no fucking fear at all.
They've got to be careful not to lose their soldiers.
They've got to kill players. They've got to kill players. They're in this position now. They need to bait point. Why aren't they baiting point? Nobody's on the point.
But this is gonna fail. Demo's in a good position on top there.
No, they didn't bait the point. Like TF2 101, bait the goddamn point.
Yeah.
They could have too. They had the Uber. They
EP running a sniper has
they
kind of like
didn't
not
have
helped
any
them.
scouts. This is why like no scouts is dumb. Like why didn't they just have 2 scouts and just smack some nerds? Disappointing.
Yeah, so RNR have Uber advantage. They've successfully defended last.
Poor
and now
EBS,
they're capping
really.
next. Yep.
Like,
now we'll
guys,
see though.
You may want to pad your KD by killing, but for fuck's sakes, cap the point. It's the most important part of the game. Like, just cap the goddamn point, please.
Yeah, so Nasty's, we're watching Nasty here, he's scouting a lot of information for his team, so, oh wow, Vac with a huge scout
Stay
backstab
classy,
kill.
Vac. Oh, look at Peanut just being so annoying behind them. Why didn't the scout think, oh, Peanut!
Wow.
Oh man, this
Vac
guy,
going huge,
professional
took down 2
troll
scouts. And DPN with a follow-up, wow, brilliant.
I love this guy.
And he gets another kill as well, wow. Brilliant by Vac.
Jesus Christ. This guy just like got up out of his fucking seat and roared like a tiger.
He's making up for performance in the last map, yeah.
Like, we're gonna interview him and we're gonna be like, what did you think of that? And he's gonna be like, I don't know man, I'm making this shit up as I go.
So tomate, Sakura-chan, yes, exactly.
Oh man. This fight should go DPN's way. Like, Feint is walking in, look at all that damage. Yeah. Please get on the point, someone.
Oh no.
Oh man. Jesus.
Getting
on the point
again.
Oh, HH.
Whoa.
Shoot. Wow.
No.
They just don't get on the point. It's so aggravating.
Yeah, and why aren't they fighting from the top? They're always fighting from like the ground.
Yeah, they don't hold tight. Like, just get on the goddamn point and shoot at them.
Yeah.
They didn't. They defended that because the other team. It's like this, and most people don't understand it. If you don't cap last, they're gonna put damage on you. Like, respawning players don't take damage and respawn with full ammo. So, and they tend to respawn with a height advantage. So if you're if you're not capping, then they're gonna respawn on top of you with height and ammo advantage. And you're gonna
scouts. Yeah, the scouts are swarming already. Demo down, med down, and but EP with
EP. Man, like just like that's such bad post Uber play. Like, I don't get it.
By who? By RNR?
By DPN. No, RNR player playing it about as well as you can when you're at Uber disadvantage.
Yeah. So we see DPN like sacrificing players to try to kill the medic or pop the Uber somehow, but they failed to do so, and we're seeing the pressure coming here.
Vac, professional troll.
Let's have a look. Wow, look at the scores. Vac is playing amazing for his team.
He's not fragging, no, it's mostly cap points.
It's important kills, the important frags. So, Fane
What are
kind of
DPN
overextended, I
doing?
think.
Like, why? Oh, whoa! Exotic's gonna get smashed. Yes, good Uber Force. I was about to say, what the hell are they doing? And
Yeah.
popping Uber.
Yeah, but their
Both teams
damage
have
down.
lost a player. They really need some kind of utility. Oh dear, this is gonna go badly for them.
Yeah, this is going
Why
bad.
back cap? Why back cap? Oh
Yeah,
my
I don't get it.
god! Why wouldn't you assist your team with the team fight for the point?
Elementary
wow.
mistakes, yep. So the score will
Like,
be
what the
3-1
hell,
in
DP?
favor of RNR, and Snake Water the second
Like,
map.
yeah, this is why I hate scouts at back cap. Like, why not assist your team?
That's right, so... I
What a
think it all
shame.
comes down to their leading ability. I don't think DPN are, like, leading properly here.
Nah,
They should
I don't
really
know.
take advantage of Faint's amazing demo play in middle. The scouts are kind of like...
Oh, they're so
Broken
passive
apart
at the
as
moment.
well,
Like,
yeah.
get going, do some damage, commit, don't run around like pussies in the mid fight. Nah, they're
Yeah,
done.
the scouts
Wow.
had no presence, and yeah, it's gonna cost his team.
Faint's so
Nasty's
dead.
backstabbing already. Nasty's backstabbing
and
on
Med
entire
down.
team. Yeah, everybody down.
Jesus.
So a lot of like, I think it comes down to the scouts again, like what I was saying in Badlands. The scouts are not just doing anything.
I don't think it's just bad team fights. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand how anyone could not cap last so many times because they didn't get on the point. Like, it's so simple. You Uber on the other team, one of your players runs onto the point. When their players are like, oh crap, they're capping, we better get on the point. You shoot at them until they die.
And they're losing players as well. Vac is already down. He tried to go for
They can-
as a spy,
They
try
can
to do
probably
something, but
afford
died.
to try and lose one player. Like,
Yeah, but they're
RNR
running
aren't
sniper as
gonna
well, which is
push
not.
in yet.
Yeah, a sniper.
RNR aren't going to push in yet, so like DPN kind of have free times to try and kill.
See though, okay, Vac is switching up to a heavy, so
Yeah.
RNR watching last. I mean, they're contesting
That's the right
last.
place to put a sentry.
Yeah,
Oh, what the hell? How
Oh,
did
wow.
he die? What the hell?
the
Oh,
four
and they
super.
had Uber Force. That's so bad. Like, they can't let Exotic keep doing that. Like, put your med in a place where the Uber can't be forced, or just like have a scout play super aggro and just shoot him out of
I
the sky.
think DPN know that though. Look at both their soldiers. They're going really forward. So it was a good like
Yeah.
follow.
Oh,
we
they
could
can
say.
force Uber here.
Yeah,
This is such a bad idea. Like, as long as Fate can get away, I don't think he can. Sticky jump out of there, get a health pack and run! Oh, man.
I think he tried to do that, but realized it's way too
It's
late.
alright though,
Yeah.
like, it's a reset and they've got a heavy defending last. Oh,
Yeah,
good
but we've
shot,
got
Peanut.
scouts now for honor, and
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't follow it up, that's a shame. Nobody... What a shame Peanut couldn't kill that, because it...
Salter had the right mentality to try to cap the point, but I don't think he had a backup from his scouts. Like
Yeah, I also don't
you
think
see a
that he
heavy,
really... I'm not too sure he could get away with doing that here.
Yeah, like you still see a heavy in a scout, like just hanging back, which was their mistake, I think.
I'm just like, DPN need to lift up their phase play to another level if they want to contest against the top Asian teams. Like, I'd be hoping that whatever the new NFR is called and RNR will be
MGE, they're
thinking a
called
lot about.
MGE, I think.
Yeah,
they're called
they need to be thinking.
Well, hang
They
hang
need
on.
to be thinking a lot
So-
about their phase play. Yeah, those two teams, like, I hope will be working a lot on their phase play.
Wait,
and
hang on, I
that's-
just want to say the name properly, hold on. Me gusta esports. Okay, there you go.
I'm currently vomiting.
Well, that's what it sounds like. So,
Yeah.
so it's still 3-1 with like 40 minutes
Yeah,
left to
like,
go. Is that
If
right?
Exotic
Is the time
pushes
right?
in, like if Exotic jumps in, just run into the fucking spawn, Palo. Please just run into the spawn like a big pussy. You know, like as Dan would say, run in spawn like massive pussy. Like just do it. Just, you
Yeah.
know, like don't get your
Do
Uber
it.
force.
Yep, 40 minutes left.
4 minutes left. You can't count. Like
It
what?
says 40 minutes in mine, like I don't know why. Anyways, well,
I think pretty sure it's 10 minutes left.
well, in any case, so Yuka tried to like take information for his team and he died. Then we see EP doing the same things, and now we're seeing the last
I
push.
have no need to panic. Like I would be trying to push in, but like I'd also be happy to wait.
Yeah,
for
they're
the
waiting on
sniper.
Sniper to pick something here. Well, let's have a look. Wow, important pick by Yuko on Vac, yep.
Oh, Peanut sees a nerd. Peanut is like, nah. I won't let you snipe. That's good. Like, get a player. Oh my god, Peanut
This
with
is
you.
good by
Oh, nerd's
This is
about
good
to
by
die.
Fane.
Yes. Hello guys, my name is Peanut and I beat
Good.
Australian soldiers in Div 1 on 150 ping.
Good
Nerd
defending.
down.
Good defending by
Yes,
DPN.
excellent defense.
Now they should cap it right away.
Look at
Should
this, he's
cap
got
it
his
at
spade out. Doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, his boss.
If only he would like then, you know, if only he would now attempt to... Oh,
He's
Brand!
gonna raid the soldier and takes him
Peanut
out.
is like, nope. Oh god, with a sticky jump away from the demo. This
So how
man
many
is
minutes
all
do we have
class.
left? Hang on a second, how many minutes do we have left?
We have 9 minutes and 15 seconds.
Okay, do
Easily
you
enough
think
to
it's
draw
possible?
this.
Okay, yeah,
The
it is
drawn
possible.
maps go to golden cap.
I'm not sure. But okay, I think Peanut will be able to take out the scare. Come on, Peanut! Alright.
Oh,
He gets help from EP. We'll take that nasty. Yeah. So it's a
Alright.
good, it's an
They've
important
got to push
pick.
now. They've got Uber. They've got a player advantage. Like, man up and go. It's time.
Go!
Do you want to lose and be remembered as that team that lost to that other team, or do you want to win some fucking TF2? Go for it.
That's what we're
Just
doing
go.
here, yeah.
Me gusta. Like,
Look at that.
HH, just put them in a corner. It's time to go with Uber. There we go. Demo down. Peanuts
Yeah,
like,
Vac
nah,
is tying
medic
up the
down.
soldier on the right side as well. Okay, good.
Go, son. What is this medic doing getting cap points? You should be following his team and getting assist points. Go.
Okay, there we go, there we go. But it's just a combo alone on the left side, which is
Oh
not a good
man,
thing.
I want to like pay an Arnold Schwarzenegger that can speak Japanese to scream at this team. Come on, come on. You know?
Go, yeah.
They've got to go now. Like 8 minutes, you can cap 3 rounds. You can cap 2 and 7, but you've got to go.
Not from the bottom, from the top, come on. Not
Yeah,
from
like
the right side
imagine
either.
that like RNR talked shit about your mother. Just go and get him, grab him by the throat and punch him in the face.
Chotomate.
Jesus.
Sakura
Like,
sama.
oh, here we
What a-
go.
Oh
Here
my
we
God,
go.
they're-
Peanut with it. Oh, Peanut versus Sniper. Here we go. I
They're
really
trying to
hope
push from the right side as
Peanut,
well.
Peanut
Oh!
has been... Nah.
The same exact
Peanut though, this
situation.
time. I don't think Peanut. Peanut's mad. Peanut's mad. Peanut smash.
Man,
And they
Fate gets
capped
taken out.
Scout. They played the Uber play correctly. Last time they only Ubered one player. This time, Scout came in, picked up on the Uber. They've got the position. They should win this fight.
Oh, they're
If they don't
took
win
that
this
demo as
fight,
well.
I will
Huge.
cry.
Good.
And there we go. HH goes, guys, we might have been losing because nobody's standing on the point, and like, I'm not scoring, so I'm just gonna stand on the point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3-2 right
So
now.
I'm really hoping that the comms right now in defense mumble is Peanut kind of going, look, I'll kill them, you stand on the point. Like, please do that. This works.
What are Sugar
Oh, I don't
walking? Again, Fate's
Oh man,
tying up this guy
Fate's
in the
damage.
bottom.
Faint is like, nah, exotic, get out.
The Scouts
He's
got
like,
covered
you're a
though.
washed up
Oh,
road.
look at that. Wow,
Peanut
Peanut and
jumps.
HH, amazing, met down already.
HH, yes.
Well,
Look
no,
at this,
no, we'll
aggressive,
see though. We'll see
decisive
the foul.
mids, going together, following it up, not being afraid, no fear.
This is amazing. So RNR faltering
And-
here,
and look at
TPN
this.
will cap middle. Go on.
DPN scouts are starting to get important kills and duels because as a team, their heavies have grown a pair.
Yeah.
Win,
Do you
like,
think?
win
Do you
games,
think it's
shoot
wise
man.
to cap the fort as well, or just go last?
Oh yeah, no, I think they should go with their whole fucking team. Like, they should go with their whole team and... Oh, exotic!
Oh, Peanut,
Oh
Peanut!
my god, are you kidding me?
Oh,
Please
he almost
die
got
here
him.
for being an idiot. Oh, damn it. What
Well,
a shame.
since he's busy getting heal, I think they should push right now. They should push. Come on, go.
Yeah, Peanut, like,
Where's
professional
HH?
TF2 soldier.
Yeah, they're waiting for their second soldiers to come back.
They
Come on,
should, they
move your
should
ass.
push this as a team, but like, yeah, they're gonna give up Uber advantage if they don't. Oh, they
Yeah,
don't.
oh,
Come on!
you see that?
You've got it.
Just look at Vac. He's running a sniper, trying to go
Oh,
for
the
a pick.
fools! Like, push
Yeah.
with Uber. There we go. There's the Uber. Uh-oh. Oh, they've got a cap now. They've got
Oh,
a cap.
this
Nobody's
is nice.
capping.
This is good. Wow,
Faint's got lots of damage.
Fame.
Yes, they're capping the point.
Fame.
They might actually win
Fame.
this time.
Fine.
Oh, Uber. Nope.
Counter Uber, but it's not going to matter much, I think.
Oh, Palo, look at this guy. Guy has class.
Yeah.
Oh, hits the wall. Medic acquired.
He tried to go. He tried to go for the
Oh
medic,
god,
but
EP,
he
this guy. King of my people.
Yeah.
Nerd down.
It's alright, mid down for RNR. So
They've got
DPN
5
on the
minutes.
slight advantage, yeah. DPN on slight advantage.
Yeah, DPN needed to cap the point a lot earlier.
Yeah.
This though is a really, really bad idea. I do
Oh,
not like
no,
this
two
contest
scouts.
at
Oh, wow,
all.
Peanut's still-
like,
let's-
look, they've got
let's
no
get
medic.
out.
This contest is gonna fail, and DPN are gonna be like, "Yo, dog, I heard you tried." Oh, never mind.
Oh, no.
Nasty, nasty.
2 huge kills. HH takes him down, and now it's
DPN should be trying
kinda
to
even.
look at the yeah.
Kinda even. I
Yeah.
think now DPN can afford to just jump players on the last point.
They've got to man up and go. Like
Pinkie
Pie,
Pie's
like
gonna die. He's down.
2-player
Whoa.
advantage. Go.
Amazing.
Go like
wow.
Spammer insulted your mother. Just fucking go.
Just go.
Slam it all the way in, like, you know.
And they're going last. They don't care. Look at that. They're pushing last.
Go. Look at this. This is it. Now try bait the point. Get something on it.
Get the demo. Oh,
they
got
should get on the point. Like someone should jump on the point right now. Like someone just jump on the
top.
fucking point.
HH go on top and well.
No, he couldn't. There was a scout playing on his head.
Doesn't make just fucking jump on top. Oh,
he couldn't. Like you can't when a scout is shooting you in the head.
No, before that, like just 2 seconds before that, he was just roaming on the ground for no reason. Anyways,
I don't think they've got 4 minutes. I don't think they can pull it off unless they wipe this in the next. I'd say they need to wipe this in the next 30 seconds to a minute, and then have a wipe mid. I think
they're playing their cards way too much by depending on the sniper. We'll see. We'll have
like Giovanni / Brandon / whatever the fuck you want to call him has been having success as sniper and spy.
You want to have a look at him? Let's have a look at him. Hold on, where is he? Oh, there he is.
He's gonna get.
He gets spotted by Peanut.
Nerd slain.
So
look at that.
There's an engineer, still an engineer up for
RNR. Go! You have. 3-player advantage. This should be a cap. Someone please bait the fucking RNR Uber onto the point, and then everyone kill them. Bait the point.
Go. Just jump the point.
The point. You must bait it. Make it like an image macro.
They're allowing Exotic to do a lot of damage, but should be an easy cap. Come on, do it.
Melee him!
Thank God.
Here we go.
The scores are tied 3-3. 3 minutes left.
Peanut has like MG fucking E tattooed on his bicep. He's gonna win this shit.
Yeah, this is much better. This is much better from DPN, but still,
yeah,
the games are tied.
And it's not about ping. It's about how you play situation.
Yeah. Oh, Fane, look at that. Fane already with like a brilliant sticky.
And so huge, but it doesn't change a game.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, look at this jump from HH. All this ground taken up. DPN just need to follow it up. Oh,
and
all
they're
this
doing
damage. Gonna be a team down. Fane gonna collect frags. Yes.
Oh, look at Fane. Like, doesn't give a fuck. Just gonna go for the demo here.
No, he's trapped him. And this is so bad, because Exotic is doomed. This means that they're not going to have any demo when they attempt to hold last.
Taken out.
Like, this could be, like, that's so bad from Exotic. He should have got out. Like,
they should go last, I think. Yeah, they should go last.
They should go last right now. And yeah.
No, they're deciding to play it safe,
They can afford to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
They can afford to wait, like...
Yeah, they want to play it safe a little bit. Come on, just push on top. Just push on top left. Come on, just go, go! Stop hesitating, God.
They're not hesitating. They're waiting for their team here. Yeah. Why? Well, they're running heavy. The heavy makes sense, but I don't like the sniper.
You're not gonna be able to come back and cap 3 points in 3 minutes.
Come on, just go. They have to use the Uber.
They have to use it. Just go. Oh man, look at that.
Here we go. No. They can get the demo. They're gonna get the demo.
Oh, good traps. Good traps.
Fucking bait the point. Yes, they're gonna get it! Oh, no.
Nice. No, Fate is still on top of the point. This is good. And he's gonna get the medic down soon enough.
Oh, he's gotta get the med.
Oh, very nice.
They can still win this, though. They can still win this.
On the heavy, yeah.
Yeah, Palo needs to stay alive and then bait it. Go now, Palo. Go, bait the point!
No, this is brilliant.
Stop
he's just
letting him heal! Bait the point!
Nice.
Oh, missed opportunity, and they might lose the game there. Wow. What a wasted opportunity.
That's true.
They're gonna be kicking themselves. I think that's it. Like, I don't see how they can win. They're gonna have to just push Uber versus, like, no Uber versus no Uber and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally that simple.
2 minutes left and
they've got to push now. Like, they've got to go right now. Like, literally right now. Get the team,
jump
get the
on
heals.
The point. Just bonsai. Okay, they're running a spy as well. So something might happen out of this, yeah.
Like, Vac is gonna have to clutch so hard.
Let's watch him enter. Keep the camera on him. Let's have a look at Vac. Oh no. Okay.
Oh, not their fucked. Game over, man. Game over.
Spot. He bumped
game over, man. Game over.
That's it. So it'll be a draw, and what happens if it's a draw? Enter.
It's a win for.
Okay. All right.
Damn.
That kind of sucks. Oh well, okay, so the map is gonna finish 3-3, and RNR is gonna win it because they won the first map. Let's do that. Let's interview somebody from DPN, and nobody from RNR. I'm just kidding. Somebody anyway.
Yeah, like that game showed that these two teams on even ping are pretty close. But it was all about how handling certain situations. DPN had big advantages and they lost them because they didn't just immediately like slam the point with as many players they had. Like their Uber didn't take the right ground and they didn't follow it up in the right way. And that's a shitty way to lose a map because like RNR didn't control as much of the game and their mid fights weren't as good, but they handled the last pushes with a much higher success rate, and that's why they won. Well, I mean they drew and then they won. Like
that's true.
And
they hesitated a lot on the last pushes and man. Just bring Yuko and anybody from DPN
the telling thing for like the STV watchers should be that like just converting off your chances, which RNR did better, and they were able to scrape through. All the top teams, I'd hope would be. I'd hope all of the STV watchers, the other teams would be watching this. They would be seeing that you can out deathmatch RNR, you can out roll at them, but their phase play's pretty good. Like it's better than other teams.
So DPN to try to do something. Well, I'm not really sure if this new DPN lineup has been playing for a long time, but it would have been amazing. It would have been amazing to go in a third map.
And I think DPN kind of ran out of time. They were playing that better at the end, but you've got to convert off your opportunities, and you've got to do the right thing. And running a sniper when you have an Uber advantage and not baiting the point is just going to get you smacked.
That's true. So, there's guys coming inside the server for an interview. That's all. Oh, okay, there. Yeah,
I can't blame them. Like that's a shitty way to lose the last game. I'd want to punch someone. Little sister comes up with a shit in a green, Ghost Fight the Whip, hit her.
Just go baka baka baka.
Yeah, it's the worst way to lose a game. The worst way.
Oh well, hopefully, it's not the end of the road. It'll hopefully learn a lot more and come back strong.
Yeah,
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Yuko, are you there?
Yeah.
Hello. So, congratulations on that win. So, tell us your thoughts. Give us your thoughts on what happened in both maps.
Badlands was pretty much just ping advantage and, wasn't really fair, to be honest.
Right.
Snake Water was, I don't know, we just kept losing rollouts and I think we just got out aggroed on mid. But I think that they didn't really handle the last point pushes as well. I think they were running utils at the wrong times.
Yeah, that's exactly what we saw. They were running a sniper at the wrong times. And even when they had an Uber advantage versus you guys, they were hesitating a lot. Not really sure why they were doing that.
Yeah,
they were relying on a sniper pick way too much, and meanwhile, while that was happening, you guys were busy running an engineer or just had proper stickies in place.
Yeah, because we tend to run a lot of utils on last point defense, and especially if we're on a Uber disadvantage, then we'll just try and delay them as much as possible. And it was quite obvious that they were hesitating a lot on the pushes, so we kind of just capitalized on that.
Really good positioning by him, and he was always the last guy staying alive for his team, so that really helped you guys a lot as well. So, who are you guys going to play next? Any idea?
Rewind TF2.
Rewind, okay. Is that the team from Korea, RW?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, okay, so thanks. And Arkady, do you have any questions for him?
Did you get the feeling that they weren't very familiar with Snakewater based on their terrible last play?
I think that they might have gone through Snakewater a bit based on how they rolled out and stuff, and how they timed the aggro and mid. But other than that, I think that they didn't really work on it as much.
So tell us one thing. What was the first map? What was played in a server where they had like 3-digit pings and you guys had like 2-digit?
Yeah, because beforehand we like pinged to the Hong Kong server and we had like 100 to 200. So we kind
Okay.
of just asked them if they could play like StarHub and Hong Kong. So yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I see.
That
Oh well.
happens though, like routing can just spin on a fucking dime. It happens a lot with Australian players too, like one day we ping
Yeah.
50, the next day 200.
Oh well. Okay. So congratulations on your win, Yuko, and we hope to see you next time in your next match.
Yep, thanks.
All right. So if we had any guys from DPN, it would be interesting to interview them because I want to see a
Yeah.
Japanese guy rage, man. I've never seen an Asian like a Japanese guy rage in my life. It'd
I'm
be amazing to
sure
watch. Yeah.
Oza is quietly raging every time he has to scout with you.
No, not really.
Nah, I really wanted to talk with the DPN guys because, like, I thought their last holds and pushes were really suspect. Like, they had
Yeah.
like a bizarre kind of fetish for pushing the right side, and that would often mean that Juko would just headshot their demo. And I thought
It
that
happened
Kata's
twice, yeah.
hold was Kata would hold that right side for the attacker, but left side for the defender really strongly, but the other side really weakly. So I don't understand why DPN just didn't walk out the other side as far as they could, pop Uber as
Yeah.
late as possible, and then like literally just explode onto Kata's face and kill all of them, because they had the chance to do it, but it was like it it was like they'd sat in a strat server and they were all convinced that that couldn't work and that they didn't want to try it in game when it actually does work.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this is what
Also,
I think Asian teams should understand. Like, if your enemy, if they're playing in a certain way, it might help you if you play in the same way as well. Like, if they're Ubering last from the left side, you can do the same thing, and it might
yeah,
work
like
out well for you as well.
I've never seen a team attempt so many pushes from the right side. Like,
Yeah.
I've actually never seen that attempted.
Yeah,
I've
the
seen
first
most teams push from the other side.
yeah, the first time it happened, Fane got headshotted. Second time they tried, Exotic had stickies in place, a lot of
I'm
stickies.
pretty sure Faint got headshot like every time they pushed that door.
It happened twice, and yeah, the third time he got headshot, and the fourth time it was pretty much a fail. Yeah, that was also there.
And I think they had options to like kind of walk up bottom door or left door and take a lot of ground for free. Like, there was no way Brand could have pre-aimed those doors. He was pre-aiming the right one and they knew it.
That's true. Hello,
Hi,
Ohio,
hi.
Ohio.
こんばんは。
Konbanwa. Hajimemashite, Sakura-chan. How are you? I'm sorry, no. Okay, so
Yeah,
do you
I'm
guys
fine.
understand English? Like, you... Okay, a little bit, okay.
Okay. I'm number
Okay.
one.
Okay.
はい。
Okay, nice. So what happened in the second map in Snake Water? Can you explain a little bit what happened there? He probably doesn't get it. Alright. How do I reword this, Enta? Okay. Peanut, you there?
Check your messages, spammer.
Okay. Peanuts or Vac, are you guys there? Hello? Okay. Snake Water. Good map or bad map? Okay. I guess they don't understand this map. Do we have a translator with us? Oh. Well, never mind. By the time he joins, it'll be way too late. So let's just wrap up the cast, Kari, and then we'll just look forward to the next one, I guess. Just wrap it up, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Okay. Okay. So, anyways, so RNR will take this match. Well, not easily, but fine. All right. Okay, while we wait for that, what do you think about the next match? That's gonna be happening in a few days, I think. Rewind versus what's his face, RNR. Right, I see. So what
I
was
had
the
a
mistakes?
feeling he might say something like that.
Right, I see. Okay, well, is he coming? Enter. And never mind, it's taking way too long. Just to wrap it up, I guess. So alright, so RNR takes it. They win. Whatchamacallit? TPM. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just wrap it up for now. Enter. It's taking way too long. RNR will beat DPM in 2 maps, and look forward to the next map, I guess. Yeah.
Kind of like prefer golden caps for this kind of stuff, but that's just me.
Alright, guys, so stay tuned.